Hey there, it's Asia, and today I'm going to be doing a comparison video between these two products that you see in front of me. One is the Easy Cast Clear Casting Epoxy, and the second one is the Amazing Casting Resin. Now, I've seen a lot of people use the Easy Cast, but I haven't seen a single video on the Amazing Casting Resin. I really would like, I've tried to make a video showing how you use this and how you make these really pretty embellishments, but the process is so fast that I just don't have time to film it. So I'm going to start with showing you some pieces that I made using these products. So over here, and in fact, I'll show you some things real quick. So now these are both the same as far as how you measure the ingredients. Wow, I guess we're talking about food. No, we're talking about crafting. So anyways, so they on both of these, you mix equal parts, you stir, and then you pour, or you would pour into your molds. Now, when I purchased the Amazing Casting Resin, I didn't quite understand what it was, and I'm actually really liking it now that I got it. I've had this for about a month or so, maybe even a little bit longer, and I've made lots of embellishments, and for both of these I use the Martha Stewart silicone molds. I also have a couple other molds like from the Dollar Tree and things like that. So I guess we'll start with the Amazing Casting Resin. So on the packaging it shows that there's two parts, part A and part B, and you mix equal parts, again, of part A and part B, into, I've been recycling like these little Mott's applesauce containers, or any like fruit, like the diced pears or peaches that come in these little containers. I clean those up and reuse them for this type of a thing. So once you mix equal parts, you pour it into a container, you have maybe 5 minutes to stir and to pour into your mold, because this stuff is a very, very quick curing. I mean, it cures like crazy. So, I mean, it cures crazy fast is what I was trying to say. So, I would say that if you're looking for something that you can paint, and something that you don't have to wait 12 hours to have it cure, I would go with the Amazing Casting Resin. The only problem, well, I don't find it to be a problem. I like that if they turn out this way. But once this cures, it cures white. And if you have a problem with that, you know, if you don't like the fact that it cures white like this, then I would go for the Easy Cast Resin, which I'll talk about here in a second. So these are some that I poured, or that I poured yesterday and made. And I made this cameo, this rose cameo, this large rose, this strawberry, and then this really cute, delicate frame. And it also says on the back that, and I should have known by looking at this picture, but it says that your cured Amazing Casting Resin pieces can be stained, painted, dyed, taped or tapped. I guess anyway, drilled and machined. So that's what you can do with these. Here's a few that I have painted. This is a beautiful frame. I really like this, that I painted with this orange and then the black, and then put a coat of glitter nail polish over it. This one I used nail polish on. So the good thing about I'm going to say the positives about this, is that you can paint. You can put nail polish on them. This is one that I painted. This is the Rose Cameo, I'm going to call it. And I hand painted this today. Not perfect, but it works. So that's a good thing about this. This one again, painted this flower. I used fingernail polish on it. Sorry, camera's not wanting to focus. There you go. So that's the positives about the Amazing Casting Resin. Now we're going to talk about the bad. Jeez, I'm making a big mess here. Okay, now the negatives. So that was the positives. So the negatives about the casting resin is that your working time. I mean, you have 5 minutes maybe of working time to stir and to pour into the molds. That's the negative about this. Again, the positive is you can paint these. You can use fingernail polish on them. Those are the only two things that I've tried. I don't know. And when I painted these with acrylic paint, so I don't know if you could use a water-based paint on these or not. So I haven't tried that yet. Okay, now we're going to go to the Easy Cast. So this is a product that I've used a lot of. I probably purchased, I don't know, 10 of these containers of Easy Cast. And here's a couple that I'm going to show you guys. So here's one. Okay. Now, here's some other ones. So let's talk about the positives and the negatives with the Easy Cast. So a positive is the work time. You have a lot of work time. I mean, and like I said, this is the product that I've used a lot. And once you pour it, or once you, again, you measure equal amounts, put it into a container, stir it. I use a wooden stick, or they call them a crafting stick. This popsicle stick, whatever. So again, the positive is that you have a lot of time to work. Another positive is that you can mix in paints, glitters. I've used acrylic paints. I've not used any other paints. So you can mix the paints, the glitters, the tinsel glitters, things like that. That's a positive. That's how I made this. I just put this, this yellowish paint in, and then the tinsel glitter in here. And then here is this. Now, I would say a negative to using this is that I would suggest not painting this with acrylic paint. It's not going to look right. It's going to look very smeared. If you're going to use something on this, which you can actually use on both, is a Sharpie. Let's see, a Sharpie. You could use Copics. I'm pretty sure on either of these. So that's a positive for both. The negative for the Easy Cast is that it does take at least 12 hours for this to, what's the word? It does take about 12 hours for this to cure. So if you want to make something, and have it only take a certain amount of time, 10 minutes, literally, the Amazing Casting Resin cures in 10 minutes. Now, the positive to the Easy Cast is it has come out very clear and shiny. Again, this was one that I added a candy cane sticker to, and then some of those nonpareils. And then if you want to say, I don't feel like this, but if you want to say a negative to this, is that it comes out white. So I actually recommend both of these products. Certain product or certain, dang, this is like my first review / comparison video, and I'm a little nervous, so bear with me. So I would say if you're wanting to make something like so, whoa, that you want to be clear, or you want to add, let's say, a sticker into it, I would go with the resin. If you want something that you don't care what color it comes out, like I said, these come out white, and you want to just go ahead and paint them anyways, I would suggest this. Now, as far as the weight goes, I don't think I have, they're both the same weight. This is just a little different flour than what this is. The weight's the same. Now, one more negative about the Easy Cast is the smell. It says on the box that it's a low odor. It's not. I store some of my resin pieces in a container. This one over here, it's a jewelry container. It's like a jewelry box, I guess. And as soon as I opened it to take those out, before filming this video, it was like I was hit with this very strong odor. So that is another negative about what? Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to get off here. My daughter's calling my name. So I will talk to you guys soon. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and if you need anything, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.